Alright guys, so we are back, episode 3. This is taking way longer than I anticipated, but today I got all the polyurethane done, and I got some of the painting done. So obviously it's not finished yet, but I got everything basically painted. I did like a little bit of weathering and stuff. Actually the camera's not picking up a lot of it, but anyways, I kind of darkened up some spots, kind of added some texture to it. Anywho, so now I'm gonna start working on getting all this stuff installed, all the panels. So the color actually matches pretty well with the plastic color on the printed parts, which I'm not really going to do any painting at all on these parts. I'm going to do some weathering. I might paint some switches, do some dry brushing, stuff like that. But I ended up using, the gray I ended up using on this is water-based house paint that I bought forever ago for the bottom of the Vindicator. So it's kind of like a gold gray almost, which is pretty close to the right color. It's a little darker than it should be probably, but yeah, it's good. So anyways, lots of little things to do still, but so this is where we're at, and yeah, let's get to work with putting these panels in, getting those all detailed up. I got to do the gauges and the clear plastic sandwich between the gauges and those parts. So anyways, it's coming along and it's starting to look pretty sweet, so pretty stoked. I am not looking forward to installing the canopies though. That is not going to be fun. but once this stuff's out of the way, that's all the tedious stuff, and then I can concentrate on getting the windows in. And once that's done, it's all downhill from there. So anyways, yep, so we're watching Firefox, in case you couldn't tell. Alright, so we got all the instruments done. I actually had to print these ones out. Had to find a picture and print these ones out. I didn't get them included in the thing from John, no big deal. I just printed them out of paper, cut them out, glued them on the backside. But yeah, it's turned out pretty sweet. So I used some contact cement to hold a plastic sheet to the backside, and then contact cement to glue the decal to the back of the clear. So just kind of got to go over and detail paint them now. But yeah, I'm gonna detail paint all these parts so that way they can be installed, and that part will be done. I gotta do some painting on the seats, maybe add a couple of the little details on the seats, and that portion will be pretty much done at that point. There is a window, a vertical window between the front and back seat. I'm gonna try and put something in, but I'm gonna have some issues with that, because when I go to slide these in and out, I'm gonna have a plywood rib for the canopies that goes over here, and the window is like right here. It has a couple little braces on it, which I thought would look really cool to put in the model, but it's gonna have to be undersized, and it's gonna have to be glued to this probably, so it'll slide into place and slide just underneath the frame. The issue is that there's also mirrors, so I gotta account for that. I gotta make a frame for the front too. I'm gonna probably cut this off and just make a new one, because this is too small anyways, and it's the wrong shape. So I gotta paint the seat cushions green. I think I'm gonna kind of go back over and lighten up some of these spots on the seats. I got a little too much black on them when I was hitting them with the overspray and stuff. They're not bad. They look better on camera than they do in real life. But anyways, in case you didn't notice, working on a couple other models. I got this from my friend Justin Link. Well, not for me, for Bentley. It's Bentley's jet. So he gave it to Bentley for Christmas. Had some stuff wrong with it, so we're fixing it up and we're gonna fly it soon. So that's a Hobby King or Avios MiG-17 with a 90, but we're going to put in a U-Flight 80mm out of an F-16. So I think it'll go really good. I made some changes to the struts, put bigger tires on it. We're gonna fix some cosmetics after it flies, but it's a really cool model, so huge thank you to Justin for giving that to Bentley. But yeah, so we're gonna get these parts finished up here, and they're looking really good. So yep, that's where we're at. All right, guys, skipped ahead on you a little bit, but it looks pretty freaking cool. Shadow over here. Left the pilots out for right now, just so you can kind of see everything. But still missing stuff on the sides, but really, because everything has to slide in and out, I really can't put anything on. I can do the front, I can do the handle on the front, but in the back I can't really put anything back there. Obviously we're not done yet, but we're getting there. So if you look up close, I've done some dry brushing, things of that nature, trying to weather it a little bit, give it a little bit of detail. Probably doesn't really show up on camera, but I mean, it's the pilot's eye view. I need to have John print me all these parts. I need to update my FPV airplane with this cockpit, because that would be amazing to fly with all this detail. So turned out really, really sweet. And once I finish all this other detailed in here with, I need to do the AOA indicator in the back, like the front one, and then like I said, I'll probably do the window back here, and then the frames with the mirrors, and yeah, it should look really good. So let me drop these pilots back in here. All right, this guy's chilling. You get the student up here getting ready to do some 4-point rolls and some inverted passes, obviously. Yeah, pretty stoked. Anyways, looks pretty dang sweet. Shee. Alright guys, that wraps it up for tonight's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It's definitely looking good. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one.